Hello, what's up, everyone? How are you?
I think everybody is excited about AI, at least I am, and I think our listeners are.
I think they definitely should be, especially, if they're forward thinkers and if they just can sense the changes that are coming and that have already happened in like the last 3 months. So I'm excited for today's episode.
Yes, me too. And we've gotten good feedback on the first one, especially people who liked the practicality of what we did by showing how to sign up for ChatGPT. So if you haven't done that yet, there is a previous episode where we walk you through that.
Yeah. And then our thoughts for today's episode were, well, what is the next step when leveraging ChatGPT? You make an account, and then what do you do, especially if you are a business owner? And what Shankar and I have been saying is that a lot of the small business owners are getting overwhelmed and may not be moving the needle in their business, even though they are leveraging ChatGPT, just because they're not leveraging it in the right way for their particular situation. I don't know if you've seen this, Shankar, but I see a lot of people getting overwhelmed with the possibility and not getting the results from it.
Yeah, I agree. I think there is, first of all, not knowing, not understanding what truly the tool can do for you. And then also listening to the wrong people. I see so many ads on Facebook right now and so many conferences that just pop up left and right. And I don't feel like they are geared towards really, okay, let's start at the beginning and let's see what you can practically do to move the needle in your business. So I think there's definitely a problem and people need guidance.
Yeah, so the first step really should be knowing what your goal is, right? How do you want to leverage ChatGPT? What is your main goal? If you're already a very established CEO, founder, business owner, and your goal is not necessarily to grow your business or not revenue centric, then maybe your goal is to increase your authority, maybe by writing a book, right? Then that would be the first starting point on how to leverage ChatGPT to write that book. But for a lot of the small business owners out there, the goal is going to be revenue centric. So if you know the activities that you're doing that really contribute to growing your revenue and your profits, then you'd say, okay, well, most of my sales, in an example, comes from email marketing. The first point of leverage in that example would be to leverage ChatGPT for email marketing. But let's just say that they don't know, Shankar. What
Yeah.
should they do if they're totally confused?
Well, what a lot of people might not know is that they can tell ChatGPT to act as their marketing specialist, and you can essentially use everything this amazing tool knows to help you come up with ideas.
So you're telling me that you can use ChatGPT for ChatGPT to tell you how to use it best in your business?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's one of the aspects of AI that's for our human brain, it's difficult to wrap our minds around it. But in a nutshell, you don't know what you don't know, and you have a tool right now that can help you identify what you don't know. So if you limit your prompting to what you know in your worldview, then you probably won't get anything new out of it. Therefore, you
Absolutely.
need to have an approach where you basically entice it to show you new things.
So do you want to show them, or do you want me to show them how they could leverage ChatGPT to identify the first point of leverage in their business, in their ChatGPT strategy?
Yeah, I can try. I'm not a fast typer, as we know, but I have dictation activated, and maybe
Okay,
I can
cool.
I can show how that works because that is really a hack. I can tell you because I know I'm not alone. I'm not the only slow typer.
Yeah, we could have a totally different episode on that. We're going to try to make these episodes one pointed and to the point. So go ahead, Shankar,
All
share the
right.
screen.
Okay. Let me take away the overlay here. There we go. Okay.
I would just say act as a marketing strategist to help me identify how I can start to use ChatGPT to increase my revenue. Just ask it, how can I use you?
Okay. How can I use you? So it says, as an AI language model, I can assist you in identifying potential income opportunities for your business through various means. Here are some ways you can use me: conduct market research, develop marketing strategies, optimize your website, improve customer engagement, analyze data. Wow, that's already a lot.
Mm-hmm. So I would use it like, how can I share here? 1 second. So I'm going to put this in the chat, Shankar. I'm going to copy and paste it. So this is the prompt that I would use so that it gives us a more direct. Here, I put it in the chat.
Okay, thank you.
Copy and paste that. So you're going to say, act as a business consultant or marketing consultant. I need to identify how I can start to use ChatGPT to make the most difference in my business. Ask me strategic questions one at a time. So let's see what it says.
Okay. It says, sure, I'd be happy to help.
What does it say? What are some of the biggest challenges you are currently facing in your business? And how do you think ChatGPT can help address them? So let's pretend someone's a mindset coach and their biggest challenge is getting connections on LinkedIn to book consultations.
I am a mindset coach, and my biggest challenge on LinkedIn is to make connections to book sessions with me as a mindset coach.
Yeah. Okay. Have you tried using LinkedIn's built-in messaging feature to connect with potential clients? And if so, what if you could say, I connect with them, but don't know how to build the relationship after that?
I connect with them, but I don't know how to build a relationship after that. Look at how I can type so fast today. So it says, do you have a specific...
Say no.
Okay.
Would this be the first point of leverage?
Do you have a specific process or approach for building relationships with potential clients once you have connected with them on LinkedIn? No.
I would ask, would this be the first point of leverage?
Okay. So one thing that is nice is you can stop it and then you can change your answer. And what did you say, Shanae?
Would this be the first point of leverage?
Okay, so we have basically corrected our input, and what ChatGPT will do is it will give us a new response based on that additional input.
So there we go.
Okay.
So like that's why I like this prompt, because it forces you to think in your process, and it will almost identify gaps in the process. And I mean, that's logical, right? If you're creating content, if they're already connecting with you, but the gap is just what happens after the connection, then yeah, ChatGPT could start conversation after connection or help you know what to send them. And then that would accelerate consultations. So I don't know if you like that idea, Shankar, or what you thought of that.
No, I definitely think I like it because already I can see that it does the job that I often do for people who are entirely new to using LinkedIn for prospecting. And it asks like good questions like here, what are some key actions or touch points you would like to include in your relationship building process with your potential clients? And how do you currently manage these actions? I mean, I can tell you that a lot of people they won't have good answers. So, and at this point, they are incentivized to say, okay, well, let me think about that for a moment so I know what to tell ChatGPT.
Or you could just say, I have no idea. And then that this is where you could start to leverage ChatGPT and say,
Mm-hmm.
what this is what I send as my first connection request. What do you think I should say next?
Mm-hmm.
What should the touch point process be between first connection message and consultation? How many days? It'll ask you questions because depending on your ticket item, also that matters, the sales cycle. So um, I know we have to wrap it up here, but I think that before you go out and model people whose businesses have zero alignment with yours, it's important to know with the bandwidth that you have, with the goal that you have, how you can first start to leverage ChatGPT so that you don't get overwhelmed um, and really make no difference in your business.
Yeah, I think you have already shown something that is very powerful, and that is essentially this like we forget to ask it for help when we are stuck. Like we forget that that is even possible. Like what I told you, oh, we should now take some time to think about that. No, you don't. The whole point of AI is to reduce your time commitment. So use it and tell it things such as, I don't really know. This is what I kind of have as my canned first outreach message. What do you think? Will this resonate with my target audience? And will, as a mindset coach, I work a lot with people who work in career development. Do you think when I send them this first message that resonates with them? And then ChatGPT will have an opinion and an answer for you.
Yeah. This was we're going to keep this short. This was a great second episode, but I think it's just I really want to reiterate this because it's arguably the most important step, especially if you want to actually see a difference in your business leveraging ChatGPT. Any final words, Shankar?
Um, I would urge you to try this today so that when we come for the next episode, you already know what it has done for you and you can follow along. We want you to really get something out of this. So try it and then let us know what happened.
Yeah, and then maybe next episode, what we could do is show like 3 examples of results from that prompt.
That's a great idea. I look forward to that, Sinead.
All right, see you, Shankar.
All
Bye,
right.
everyone.
Bye.
Ciao.